Hi students, I'm Scott Betz, and I'm going to be your professor for the Introduction to Art class this semester. This is a totally asynchronous class. You can move at your own pace, but do know that I will be grading your work at week 4, week 8, which is the midterm, and at the final. What is very important is that I can see your work, so you need to be able to upload the images to Canvas as a JPEG, as a visible image, not a download link. This is really important. More information about that later. You'll get a lab book from the bookstore. It's created just for you, just for this class. And the goal of this lab book is for you to write down your thoughts and have your creative explorations in there, and eventually develop your own project towards the end. And this is something that's based on your own interests, and I think that you'll find it a good way to work. There's not a lot of materials that you need to buy. I would like for you to get watercolor and a set of Crayola water-based markers. All together, it's probably around $10 or $11. The lab book is required because it has prepared pages that you'll be working in. So if for any reason you feel like this isn't the right semester for you to purchase the lab book, you'll want to drop the class while there's still the drop time, or you'll find that you won't be able to have a good grade because I'll be grading the pages. It's very important. At the bottom of each page, just write your name so I know that it is your work. And know that some of the videos that were created for this class were created during COVID, and there may be some comments about, meeting you or Zoom meetings or that kind of stuff. But when you have a problem, what I would like for you to do is go to the assignment and just make sure you've read the assignment first. There's an assignment in the modules, and then the module assignment will tell you what to do in the lab book. And then once you've completed the work in the lab book, you take a picture of it and you upload it to Canvas into just one discussion. So if I were a student, I would have a discussion called Scott Betz, and all of my images would be in that same discussion. So I'll be checking all of your work here in a couple weeks, and I'll want to make sure that I can see it. If I can't see it, I can't grade it. And you have to make sure that you're able to create a visible image in that page. Often, if you're using your phone, you'll just reply to your discussion, and then there's a little place on there where you're able to embed images. You won't be able to do an Apple share, or you won't be able to do all of them all at once. So as you go on this semester, every time you complete a page, just upload it to discussion. Once I see that you've done it correctly, you're good to go, and you'll go on from there. Grading, a lot of students are interested in grading. Every work is worth 1 point. So when we get to the end of the semester, there might be 115 assignments. And some of these are super easy, just like rating the images with stars, writing a few notes about your ideas, that kind of stuff. Some of them are more elaborate, a little more creative, and hopefully you will enjoy those, but each one is worth 1 point. So all you have to do all along is just count the ones that you have completed and just make sure you have them completed. If I've asked for 10 examples and you've only given me 9, that doesn't pass. You have to give me the full assignment. So 10 of 10, 15 of 15, 3 of 3, whatever it is, and you'll have that finished. When you have a question, remember, read the assignment first, and then if you still don't understand it, email me with the question. I'll respond. And if we can't figure it out via email, then we'll have a Zoom meeting. But you just don't want to try to have a Zoom meeting with me before you've even looked at the assignment. So, in a nutshell, you'll go to Canvas, you'll read the syllabus to see what is expected, you'll go to modules. Every module is like going to class. You can go at your own pace. You can get this class finished maybe shortly after midterm, or you can take your time, do some other classes, work on another project, and then let things go a little slower. But everything has to be done by the time that I have on Canvas. So there will be a date, I think, in November. Just watch for that, and you will be able to follow along using those dates. I hope you have fun with the class. It isn't a hard class, but because it is self-motivated, it's asynchronous, students that aren't strongly disciplined get behind, and then they fall further and further behind and they get frustrated. So try every week to do a little bit of the work, and I will be commenting in announcements in the future, and you'll hear more and more from me as we go on. Again, I hope you enjoy it. Welcome back, or welcome to WSSU, and I will be in touch. Thank you so much.